Black Power, Hotep. We need to teach our children trades, my brothers and sisters. Plumbing, gardeners, barbers, agriculture science, masons, electricians, landscapers, painters, detailed car cleaners. We need to enhance our children with trades instead of sending our children to these universities, my brothers and sisters. We're sending our kids to these universities spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. We're going out to get bank loans, spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, putting ourselves in debt. You know, in some cases our kids have got to help pay back some of the debt too. They need to come back to find out that they're either overqualified, or it ain't no job available for them in the field that they're qualified for, or it ain't no job available for them at all. Or when they do come back after all them years of experience in the universities, you know, they're earning minimum wage, like a McDonald's wage. So what I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, give them a trade where they can have a hands-on skill set, because trades are a necessity. How many of our college students do you know? How many college students do you know, if a plumbing issue was to take place, or electrical issue, if the electrical was to burn out in your house, or you needed some tiling done, or even if you needed a haircut, there's trades though, or you need some masonry done around the house. How many college students that you know that could do that if something happens in your house? It's a very, very rare. It's very rare. It's very low. And what you find in the black community, when there's issues arise, say if I have a plumbing issue, if you have a plumbing issue, who you can call? You're calling a foreigner. So that means the money's going out of the black community and going into the hands of aliens. So what we have to do, if you are sending your kids to these universities, send them, put in their minds and train their minds and help them to build a foundation. So when they come back, they work for themselves instead of working for the oligarchy. Because the universities, you're in an educational system designed for you to fit in and work for the oligarchy. So they'll control you right out of university. But when we start sending our kids to these universities and they come back to work for themselves, that's empowerment, right? I'm not saying eliminate send them to university. Eliminate send them to university with the intention of getting a 9 to 5 and being subject to somebody else, working for somebody else. If you can send them to university, send them to university with the intent and affirming them and backing them up and sharing them that, and have it in their mind and have them to train their minds to come back and work for themselves and build their institutions instead of working for the Jews or the Europeans or the Philippines or the Arabs, right? But what I would advise is to give our children a trade. Send them to trade school. They have a hands-on skill set. They can request how much they want. They can negotiate how much they want. They be the earn boss, create the earn money. Alright, and then they'll be an asset to the community too. They'll become a service provider. Nobody can put a salary cap on me because I'm self-employed. So when our kids are self-employed, nobody can put a salary cap on them. They could create their own money and they could make their own time. Alright, my black people, that's my message for you today. Hotep, Black Power.